Hey my famous fans, welcome back to Famous Faces Scoop TV. Today we've got a story so glamorous, so juicy, and so full of twists that you'll want to grab your popcorn and settle in. Yes, we're diving into the fascinating life of none other than Melania Trump. The former First Lady, and soon-to-be First Lady again, is back in the spotlight as Donald Trump prepares to retake office on January 20th. But don't let the pearls and poise fool you, there's much more to Melania than meets the eye. From her humble beginnings in Slovenia to her days as a supermodel in Manhattan, and now as the wife of one of the most controversial figures in history, Melania's story is the stuff of legend. But wait, did she just admit that Donald doesn't always listen to her? What's her secret to keeping a 20-year marriage alive with someone as polarizing as Trump? And what's going on with this new Amazon documentary about her life? Oh, my famous fans, we've got gossip, irony, drama, and all the sarcasm you've come to love. But before we get into the tea, you know the deal. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a scoop. Share this video with your gossip crew, because this is one story everyone needs to hear. Let's spill. The roots of resilience. To understand Melania Trump, we have to go back to where it all began. Born Melania on April in Sevnica, Slovenia, Melania grew up in a small industrial town that couldn't have been further from the luxury she now enjoys. Her father, Victor, was a member of the Communist Party, working as a car salesman, while her mother, Melania, was a pattern maker in a textile factory. Despite their modest means, the Nav's family was close-knit. Victor's job gave the family access to certain privileges, like a car and frequent trips to the city, which set them apart from many of their neighbors. Little did anyone in Sevnica know, the shy, tall girl with a love for fashion would one day grace the covers of magazines and call the White House home. Melania's childhood wasn't without its challenges. Growing up in a communist country meant limited freedom, but Melania was determined to rise above her circumstances. Friends and former classmates describe her as ambitious, hardworking, and incredibly focused. Even as a teenager, she exuded a quiet confidence that set her apart. The glamorous world of fashion. At the age of 16, Melania began dabbling in modeling, and by 18, she was already making waves in Europe. Signed to a modeling agency in Milan, she quickly became a fixture on runways and in magazines. But let's not sugarcoat it, Melania's rise in the fashion world wasn't without its challenges. Unlike some models who rely solely on their looks, Melania was known for her professionalism and ability to connect with photographers, designers, and clients. Her fluency in 5 languages didn't hurt either. Melania wasn't just a pretty face, she was a strategist, using her intellect to navigate the competitive world of fashion. Melania made the bold decision to move to New York City, a move that would change her life forever. Armed with little more than her portfolio and an iron will, she immersed herself in the city's fashion scene. By day, she attended casting calls and photo shoots. By night, she networked at high-profile parties. And it was at one of these parties that her life took an unexpected turn. The night she met Donald. It was 1998, and Melania was attending a party during New York Fashion Week. Enter Donald Trump, the larger-than-life real estate mogul who was no stranger to the spotlight. Known for his charisma and confidence, Donald zeroed in on Melania the moment he saw her. But here's the twist. Melania wasn't immediately charmed. When Donald asked for her number, she flipped the script and asked for his instead. Why? Because as she later explained, if I gave him mine, he'd give it to everyone. Oh, Melania knew exactly how to keep him intrigued. That one bold move set the tone for their relationship. Donald was used to women fawning over him, but Melania made him work for her attention. It wasn't long before the pair became inseparable, and their relationship became tabloid gold. From lavish dates in Trump Tower to vacations on private yachts, their courtship was nothing short of extravagant. The wedding that stopped the world. By 2004, Donald had decided Melania was the one. And in true Trump fashion, the proposal was over the top. The engagement ring? A 15-carat diamond worth $1.5 million. Subtle, right? Their 2005 wedding at Mar-a-Lago was a spectacle like no other. Melania's custom Christian Dior gown reportedly cost $100,000 and took 550 hours to make. The gown featured 1,500 rhinestones and a 13-foot train, making it one of the most expensive wedding dresses in history. The guest list included everyone from Oprah Winfrey to the Clintons. Yes, you heard that right. Bill and Hillary Clinton attended the wedding, long before the political rivalry between the Trumps and the Clintons became a national drama. Can you imagine the side-eye at that reception? The tea practically spilled itself. Melania the Mother. In 2006, Melania gave birth to Barron William Trump, her only child with Donald. From the moment Barron was born, Melania took her role as a mother seriously. Unlike many wealthy families who rely on nannies, Melania insisted on being a hands-on mom. She even gave Barron the nickname Little Donald, a nod to his resemblance to his father. But while Barron grew up surrounded by opulence, Melania made sure he stayed grounded. Friends of the family say Melania is fiercely protective of Barron and has always prioritized his well-being above all else. Now 18 and attending NYU, Barron has managed to avoid most of the family drama. But with parents like Donald and Melania, you know the spotlight is never far away. And let's be real, how many kids can say they've lived in the White House and Trump Tower? The First Lady era, when Donald Trump won the presidency in, Melania's life changed forever. As First Lady, she became a global figure, but not without controversy. From her fashion choices to her reserved demeanor, Melania was anything but traditional. Her Be Best campaign aimed to tackle children's well-being, online safety, and opioid addiction, but it received mixed reviews. Critics questioned how she could promote online kindness while her husband was, well, Donald Trump. And who could forget the infamous "I don't really care, do you" jacket? Iconic, but also not the best look for a First Lady. Despite the scrutiny, Melania remained poised. She rarely engaged in political debates and kept a low profile compared to her predecessors. This mystery only added to her intrigue. Was she silently supporting Donald, or was she over it? The internet even created the Free Melania movement, convinced that her every wave and smile was a cry for help. Back to the White House. Now, as Donald prepares to retake office, Melania is getting ready for her second act as First Lady. In a recent interview, she revealed that she's already planning the transition back to the White House. This time, she says, she's better prepared and knows what to expect. When asked about her marriage, Melania didn't hold back. "I give him my advice. Sometimes he listens, sometimes he doesn't. And that's okay." Translation: she's no pushover. Melania also made it clear that she has her own thoughts and doesn't always agree with Donald. As for the White House decor, Melania says most of it will stay the same, though we wouldn't be surprised if she adds her signature luxurious touches. After all, this is the woman who turned Trump Tower into a palace of gold. The memoir and documentary Melania's Memoir has been flying off the shelves since its release last October. It's been a New York Times bestseller for 13 weeks and counting. The book offers a rare glimpse into her life, her marriage, and her rise to fame. But the real buzz is around her upcoming documentary with Amazon Prime. Filming is already underway, and insiders say it promises to reveal a side of Melania we've never seen before. Will it be a no-holds-barred tell-all or another carefully curated look at her life? Only time will tell, but you know we'll be watching. The legacy of Melania Trump. So what's next for Melania Trump? As she prepares to retake her place in the White House, one thing is clear: she's more than just a political spouse. From her humble beginnings in Slovenia to the runways of Paris and the halls of power in Washington, Melania has carved out a legacy all her own. Whether you love her, hate her, or simply can't figure her out, Melania Trump is nothing short of fascinating. And with a new presidential term on the horizon, the drama is far from over. Thanks for tuning in, my famous fans. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a scoop. This is Famous Faces Scoop TV, where there's never a dull moment. Until next time, stay fabulous and stay curious. Oh, before I forget, did you hear? Los Angeles has been wiped off the world map. Yes, you heard that right. With debris all over the place, Los Angeles is unrecognizable. The once bustling city of dreams has turned into a scene of heartbreak and devastation. Many have lost their properties, and tragically, lives have been taken. This is beyond unimaginable. My heart goes out to everyone affected. To all of Los Angeles, stay safe, stay strong. You are in our thoughts and prayers during this devastating time. Bye for now.